everyone, it's me again. I would say welcome to my next adventure here. So in this adventure I'm actually going to talk to you guys about the blower systems that I bought recently. Not really recently, I bought them like months ago, thinking that they didn't work and thinking that, oh, they failed and all that kind of stuff. I did a fail video on these kind of things, but I actually failed with it because I didn't actually connect them properly, or I just didn't make a simple circuit when you would think I would know how to do that by now. But yeah, of course I just didn't really bother doing that because I thought the other two wires were part of the circuit. But really, there's only two wires in a circuit for a mini blower system to work, which is the black one for the negative. So it goes to the negative terminal of a circuit to complete whatever kind of circuit to the battery pack and all that. And the red one goes to the positive terminal. So just those two alone operate the mini blower and make it run. And actually I didn't do that before with the other 190 CFM one. I just left the wires just the way they were. So, but really with that one is a little bit different than that. So anyways, I'll be showing you guys the name brand actually that is really good. Delta is a great name brand, and then there's these other different models of Delta ones that actually I'll be showing you guys here in this video, and I'll be testing one of them with a inflatable costume. But it also is used for a shop vac, or not a shop vac though, but it's used for a robot vacuum. A robot vacuum, which is usually, I said that in the other video though, but still, I'll be using this for an inflatable costume, for instance. And actually, I would recommend buying these kind of things for inflatable costumes, just used ones. You only can buy used ones from here in the United States, though. But if you want it other than here in the United States, here, which I would say buying it from China is absolutely a no-go with that kind of thing. I would say buying it here in the United States used and it still works kind of thing, as long as it really still works, buy the blower system. Buy this kind of particular model kind of thing. Anyways, I'll be showing that in a second here. So, and I will actually be showing you guys how to hook that up and what wires do what. This is actually the model I was talking about, and it's actually really great, by the way, you guys. I did test this thing, and it really works super good. And the ampere is 3.45A and at 12 volts. It really does work with that. But this is actually the wires right here. This is the PMW, and then this is the 0 to 20 volt wire. So this is like for a 20 volt setting of it. So if you were to hook up 20 volts to it, that's what you would hook it up to. And then that's just the PMW for the motor to just do its thing. But these two wires, when you connect them to the circuit properly, as you can tell here, if you connect them all properly like that, and not all, if you connect them basically all to this same thing, it's not going to work for you. I tried that. That's why I failed. And that's why I tried that. And, well, this right here actually, in general, is a good mini blower system if you know what you're doing. That's the actual advice that I can give you guys with that. That's all I really wanted to show you guys with that. And I'll actually complete this project and by putting this into an inflatable costume. I never showed you guys this. This is a inflatable costume here, and I'm actually going to be making the tapering for that. I'm going to be putting tape on the inside here to actually make the blower system actually stick in there better with the tapering. So when I put the tapering on there, it'll stick on there a lot better. And I have to use the tapering every time I use a mini blower system. Now, you guys are wondering what other mini blower system this one is. This is another Delta mini blower system that's really good too. And it had to be connected the same way, meaning that the circuit was also connected, as you can see, the same way. But this right here, these two, red and the black ones, are the ones that actually power up the blower system itself, so that's what makes it truly run. So, and I didn't think it was a good mini blower system, but it actually is. It's a very good mini blower system. So if you see ones these models here on eBay for like $9.50 or even $9, that's a steal deal right there. So I would say these ones were just $9.50, but they're not Delta, and they suck. They really do suck on the, but they're great for cooling off a computer though. So yeah, that's what they're good for. And they're obsolete blower systems that are not used in it nowadays. I wouldn't recommend buying those ones. But these ones right here are the best name brands that I would recommend. And then the 190 CFM one, I have it somewhere over there, whatever, why not. Don't mind my bed and how things... I'm actually working on something right here. So this will be all cleaned up by the time I go to sleep tonight and all that. So, in case you guys are wondering. So, and that's just all the other things, that miscellaneous projects that I gotta work on. And from time to time, I'll go on. I'll just, when I remember, I'll just, if I see it, then I'll remember it. If I don't see it, then I don't really usually remember something. But that's actually, and then I use this a lot. I use Gorilla Tape a lot for these other projects. I use that for, as you guys can see on these blower systems all the time, because it's waterproof tape and it won't really make the wire bend as much. And if the more or less the wire bends, the more it's gonna last. So, in other words, the wire will actually not really like give out on you, or the blower will not stop working on you that soon. So, in other words, it depends on how you actually bend the wire and all that kind of stuff. So, it depends on what you do with the wire. Of any kind of circuit on any kind of mini blower system for an inflatable costume. Even an inflatable. So, the same thing goes with an inflatable. That's still dealing with 12 volts, and you can... Oh yeah, you can use this for an inflatable too. You can use this not just for an inflatable costume. In my case, for instance, I'm going to test it out in an inflatable costume. And then eventually put this into a small inflatable. Or even a big inflatable. It can still do the job. So this is how it's supposed to look. When you're done with it, done putting it all together. This takes about 10 minutes to put 10 to 5 minutes or even 4 minutes. Takes about a minute or two just to even get the screws over there and get to where they need to be and all that. It all depends on how fast you are with the bolts and stuff like that, because they're so small. They're really small. This is like an M2 kind of setup kind of thing. M2/3 kind of thing. And you can actually make this yourself. So you can put this in your inflatable costume. Any inflatable costume, really. And I said that in the past of other YouTube videos anyways, and as soon as I thought that this was actually not really a good working one, it actually is a great working one. I would recommend this one, this kind of particular model of the Delta series than any other model, because this model actually works the best and actually doesn't suck up. I don't know if it actually, how much battery life it actually sucks up though. 3.45A, and only lasts for like 3 hours on a 19,000 mAh battery pack or so. So if you have 19,000 mAh, they only last half that time with 12 volt. Remember that. Divide that by half, and then that's how much time you have with the battery pack, which then condenses all down to like about 3.5 hours to 4 hours at the maximum. More like the maximum would be at least 5. But that's at the actual low capacity, and then it's like within the last hour or so, it'll be at very low capacity, and then it'll die within, you guys get the point of that. You guys get to know what's going on with that. Now it's time to actually put on the costume, and I'll show you guys with this actually blower being tested with that. Here's the testing of it. As you guys can tell, it works really well with that. And it gets a little bit more pressurized though. But yeah, after like 25 seconds or so, you're all ready to go with that. So yeah, hopefully this was actually a very helpful thing for you guys, for such as inflatable costumes like this one. This one I got like years ago, like 3 or 4 years ago, and it still works fine. About 5 years ago actually. I got it in 2015. So That was a long time ago, according to my channel over here. I've been over here for a while. So yeah. So everyone is probably wondering in this adventure here, why didn't I show the other model yet? That's just a preview for it, for the next video for it. So then I'll be showing a third Delta model as well. So that'll be in a video after that. So then hopefully it won't be this long like this. So this is my first video with that one too. So with that particular model. With that being said, anyways, I would say see if you guys like this video, leave a like. Leave a like on this video first of all before I even say that. And then after that, if you have any questions for me on this video here, then you can comment that down below there. So if you really have like other questions that I haven't really answered. But anyways, so now I will see you guys in my next adventure. Peace out, you guys.